Hello everyone, this is Blackbird Helps, and I'm doing a commentary even though I have 3 exams in a row on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and another quiz on Wednesday, and another quiz on Thursday. I actually had an exam yesterday that didn't go too well, but what can you do? And yep, so I guess you could say I'm dedicated. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about today is how people are intimidated by stats so much in Call of Duty than in any other game. Um, I mean, how many times have you backed out of a lobby because there were like 3 or 4 people who had a KD over 2 or 3? I know pretty much everyone has done it. I'm guilty of it. I know pretty much everyone is guilty of it. Like sometimes I'll get into really bad lobbies. Like everyone has a KD under 1, but one guy out of the whole lobby has a KD over like 3 or something, and my KD is pretty good too. It's not great. It's in the mid 2s. DBag is in the mid 3s or so. And we will have a setup video and of our stats and everything sometime, probably before Black Ops 2 comes out. I'm not too sure, but and these are our first accounts. I know if we made new accounts, we would have a much higher KD. But anyway, so people always are like, like you're a second accounter, like whatever that means. But anyway, so what I was saying is like some lobbies are really bad. Like they have KD's under 1 except one guy, and I always think it's funny because I'm thinking to myself, this guy is going to mess me up on like a 20 gun streak, and by the time I go into the lobby from the stat page or the score page or like whatever it's called, I noticed that the guy already left, and I'm assuming because of me because everybody else has a KD like around 1 or so. But then again, maybe he left because his chicken was burning. I really don't know, but it's happened plenty of times. So I have to think that it has to do maybe like partially with my KD. But anyway, so I actually got into this lobby where this guy had like a 6.5 KD, and I actually wanted to be on the opposing team like really badly. I didn't want to be on his team because you can't really learn too much from being on his team. Because I really wanted to try to kill him because I thought it would be a challenge. I thought he would be some unkillable death machine from the from the underworld or something. But he ended up being on my team, and I was kind of annoyed. I was kind of sad because I really wanted to try to kill him and try to kill people on his or try to kill him on his MO.A.B streak. But I don't know what it is. I just love killing people on really high streaks and hearing them rage. But anyway, so this guy has a 6.5 KD, and I followed him around on hard hat. I watched his initial route, and all he did was camp pretty much. He camped that those like middle barrels or those middle stacks on a hard hat in that middle room. He literally never left that A side of the map, and he just camped back there the whole game. He was running support, or sorry, not support. He was actually running assault, which is pretty bad for like running assault because I mean, why would you camp? You want to get your kill streaks as fast as possible. And he actually only had like 20 something kills or like low 30 kills, which is pretty bad for running assault. But anyway, so the lesson here is to not be intimidated by stats. Oh, and my brother and I always stay into lobbies against full clans. We never leave from full clans. It doesn't matter if it's ground war on terminal or what. We just love fighting spawn traps because it's a new element to the game that you can try and beat. It's not MOABs. You're not gonna get a MOAB against a full clan or on terminal. You just know it's not gonna happen. Well, if they're good anyways. So we always stay into those lobbies against full clans who try to be MLG pro and have spawn traps and do callouts. And I hate callouts. Is this game that serious that you have to do callouts? But anyway, so my brother and I actually fought this one spawn trap on bootleg where they were just head glitching and playing like some straight up douches. But of course they had all like really high KDs, but like we stayed in the lobby, and one guy was like 17-0 or something, and my brother killed him, and he raged really hard. But we didn't do so well because we were obviously being spawn trapped, with 4 other randoms, and being spawn trapped with randoms who don't know how to play the game is obviously a really bad thing. And I think I did pretty terrible. I think I went like 20 and 19, like barely positive. And my brother actually pulled off like a 2 KD or something. But whenever I kill someone on a high streak, I get a little happy inside. I really can't deny that. But anyways, this is an RSASS MOAB. And before someone complains about head glitching or like whatever, if you run around quick scoping with an RSASS, you will die. You will get many hit markers and you will die. So yeah, the RSASS has pretty low damage, and you won't get any collaterals. You might get 1 maybe, but you want to pretty much control this area in between the A and C flags. But anyways, that's about all I have for you today. And remember, don't be intimidated by full parties and full clans. People with high KDs, any of that stuff, it's just the game. Enjoy it and kill people on high MO streaks. It's a lot of fun, and it makes this game a lot more entertaining. But leave a like or a comment if you feel like it, and don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.